Hello, everyone, and welcome to my intuitive energy channel. Hope you are all doing well. So, I'm here out in France, which is central France and very rural where I am. Uh, Basically, I've come back to do some work on my garden, mainly my garden and the house, if possible. But I am having some delays with builders. I think this is something that happens with builders, but I'm not going to allow it to upset me at all, or take me off track. Um, yeah, here I am in France again. Okay, I'm a little bit tired. It's been very, very hot today, and I hope you can see me because it is quite overcast at the moment. And but it's been absolutely glorious day, very, very hot day today, and it's been lovely. In terms of the health regime, I'm still cracking on with it. I am still cracking on with the healing journey. That's very much important to me. It's harder. I think it's harder as you get older to do that, but I'm persevering with that, and I'm going to give this about a year to actually get to my target health, health kind of. I don't know what you call it, but get to my target weight and health. Okay, so that's what I'm planning to do. So I'm here. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's wall to wall countryside. It's very rural where I am. It's very lovely. I'm sorry if it's dark, but it is what it is. And so let's get along with the reading. This is a collective reading for whoever this resonates with. I don't like the lighting to be unprofessional. I'm outside. I can't put lights on and things like that because I'm outside, so it is what it is. But I will try to edit this. There's a number of cats that are walking around me. I do like cats, but I'm kind of concerned they're going to start, because one of those days where everything's been going haywire, and I've got a feeling they're going to start jumping up here. But if they do, they do. Okay. So let's have a look at this. For whoever I'm reaching out to here, I am getting, do these challenges matter that you're going through at the moment? Do they actually figure how this is? Okay, I'm getting from Spirit here, this is a lesson. I mean, how many lessons do you need to learn? But this is a lesson. Here we go with the cats. I told you. It's one of those days, so I wouldn't expect it not to climb up and start climbing all over, because it's just been one of those days. So, yeah, so these challenges, because, this is like this energy, is these challenges at the moment. Um, okay, Kat, why don't you try and walk on here and disturb this reading? Why don't you? It's wanting to, it's sitting there and it's wanting to get on here. But I don't mind that. I like animals anyway. I don't mind animals at all. So I do get challenges, constant testing. It's unnecessary, really, because I'm speaking to spirit, really. It's unnecessary challenges that's being thrown up here, but I'm getting that this is to. I've got the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is, the Nine of Swords is mental anguish, suffering at the ends of a relationship or what's going on. There is light at the end of the tunnel here. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and there is brighter times ahead. I feel this is like the tail end of a challenge. And it's just teaching you, don't forget about this, don't forget about that, don't forget about all these things that you've healed from, that you've learned, these lessons that you've learned. Don't forget about all of this. And I think this is what the challenges are. Don't forget what you've been through with this toxic energy. Because this toxic energy is starting to come back and saying you're forgetting. You're allowing this person or somebody wants to come back in, and you're allowing this person back in, and you've learned so much since you moved away from this. So yeah, that's what I get. Don't forget, I feel these challenges are just saying, look at the toxicity of how people can be. And spirit is saying, am I not teaching you anything here? Because again, you're not, you're not looking at the you're ignoring the red flags, you're ignoring what's going on here. What can I get away with, like a criminal mind in a way. And you're although I'm throwing these in your face here, you're still ignoring it. You're still giving this person the benefit of the doubt, or these people or people around you. You're not seeing it for what it is. But I just get with you is that you see the best in people until they prove you wrong. And I feel is this your downfall? That you actually see the best in people before you actually make a decision? I don't think so. I think that's a good trait to have. I feel that whoever this spirit guide is saying you're ignoring the red flags. You're ignoring the red flags here. So I'm getting this out, although I feel that it's a warning, really. It's a warning to say, haven't you learned anything from this lesson? Have you not seen these kind of types of people? And you're still willing to let these low vibrational people in until you give them the benefit of the doubt. Wow, that I'll say that again, okay? Spirit is saying you're still willing to allow these low vibrational people back in or into your life when, the universe, spirit is giving you so many lessons to say, I've told you about these people, but you still give them the benefit of the doubt. And I get Prince of Swords here, this radical change in lifestyle, a new culture, a new routine, new friends and family. So this could be a soul family. It could be your family that has betrayed you. And it's saying, well, haven't I told you? Spirit is saying, haven't I told you that they don't really care about you? There's so much jealousy there that they. What I'm getting here is Spirit is saying, there's people here, whoever these people are, family, friends, whoever they are, family, ex-partners, whoever they are, you forever giving them second, third, fourth, fifth chances. And we've shown you what they are doing. We've shown you what they do, what they say behind your back, but you're still willing to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I get friends and family here. I also get with this, it's a radical change, and the radical change is, this is what it's going to take, is you to actually see this for what this is, and say, okay, this is my family. And Spirit is giving me this, which I don't like, but I want to share it because I feel whoever's listening is going to get benefit from this. Is that they see you, and I think I've said this many times with my readings, but maybe whoever I'm reaching out to, you've not heeded the warning. These people have taken a road which has restricted their every move. And some of these people, I'm not saying some of them, most of them, okay, have become very twisted. in the way that they think, in the way that they see others, that they feel very disillusional, that they feel that people are happier than them, out of who stepped out of the box here, who's being courageous, who has taken risk with their lives. It's created this resentment, and not only that, these people, because they're scared of moving out of this box and this these people that they don't like, that I'm talking about family members, whoever they are, don't really like them, but they stay around them because it gives them security, and they don't have this ability to step out to improve their lives. So instead of doing that, they see that you can do that, you are able to do that, or they imagine, how come you're able to do that? This is making me so jealous. But this is people who've got themselves stuck in a situation with children, in a marriage, in an humdrum life, which is very restrictive, and they make out to everybody in the outside world that this is not this, we're the happy family, we are so happy, we're so in love, and really it's really trying to prove that your life was the wrong choice and their life was the right choice. But what they're doing is putting on a show to everyone to show that this is what it's, happy families and all this, but it's far from the truth. So they're competing against the choices you've made. Or this is how it's been over the years. They're competing over the choices you've made, because your choices were from your heart, from your free spirit, having a free mind, having a freedom of choice, and something that you love, that you have gone towards, and you've worked hard to achieve this, or whatever this is, this dream, this whatever. And you may be experiencing lots of resentment of, especially people that have got themselves stuck in a situation where I thought this was my dream, but it's not my dream. It's actually turning into a damn nightmare. And instead of getting themselves out of it and working on it and getting out and doing what they truly want to do, they actually tolerate and become quite twisted in this way of, well, and getting jealous of people that are actually, it's causing resentment and jealousy of others, or maybe I shouldn't have taken, and secretly and personally, in their times of personal time on their own, they're thinking, maybe I shouldn't have taken this road, and maybe I should have done a lot more things before I settled. I get settled. Somebody here is settled for a situation, and they look at you as to say, you're doing everything that I would dream of. So I get the Two of Pentacles, and although they think this of you, you have had you're juggling. This could be the toxicity and you on solid ground here, and having to deal with these people, okay, ex or whoever this is. This ex told you all of your dreams, your aspirations, your thoughts, your opinions were all wrong, to even think like that. And I do get like in-laws that may have kind of chipped in with this too. It's like, why is she doing that? She's trying to run away from reality. Why is she searching so high? And why can't she just settle for you? And I'm feeding this person's mind here. I get the King of Swords. There could be a man behind this. A man. This could be a father figure who also feels resentment because you followed a very brave path, which they were very much a coward, and they couldn't do this. Or it could be a partner, and they feel that, I don't have the guts to actually do what you do. And this is where this stabbing in the back. Look, whoever I'm speaking to here, you need to let these people go. I know that they could be family. I know that in reality, not in reality, in the dream world of the Waltons and all that kind of thing, families are supposed to be there for each other. But this one, whoever I'm reaching out to here, is not being there for you. And why are you trying to pretend that it's the big happy family that it's never been? Or maybe your mother or somebody has been trying to make out that this has just been the amazing family and you've had an amazing upbringing when it's not been like that at all. Okay. And as I said that, I get the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is about families. Okay. This was a very upside down family, very dysfunctional family. Um, no stability. There was no stability. Some of you could have moved a lot. You could have moved town, states or counties, and there were no stability. And somebody liked to gamble. Somebody liked to gamble, not just to gamble on like horses or gamble, but gamble on their life. They like to gamble. If we sell this, we will make a profit. We'll make a profit if we sell this, and we'll move into, and then we've made a win. We've made a win, and that's gambling. That's gambling. Okay. Now somebody would say that selling houses and that is not gambling. It's just, but this person had an addictive gambling personality. And the reason why you moved quite a lot, or the reason why this was happening, is because this person had a gambling mentality. Lots of quarrels in family, lots of financial issues, ups and downs, financial issues. A very, very demanding family too. And it says here, turning away from these people. Seeing it for what it was, basically. Seeing these people, trying to prevent. I feel you may have tried to prevent the tower, or they were trying to prevent the tower, whatever this is. But this is saying, God, whoever I'm reaching, you need to cut these people off because you're doing it the right way. Basically, you're doing it the right way. You're working 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week. You're saving all your money. You're getting your money from a lump sum that you've created over the years. And with that lump sum that you've created over the years, whatever that is, you've put it into this dream, okay, this dream, and then we get this twisted kind of resentment and jealousy because you did it the right way, and they did it as like some kind of gamble. So I get here cutting off the dead wood and moving, yeah, because I get, if you continue with this, trying to, especially when you are achieving, and especially when you are, you fought so long to make this dream come true. They're just going to fight with you. They will fight with you. They'll try to make out that oh, where did you get that money from? Where did you rob that from? Where did you do that through scrupulous thing? Trying to put a very negative spin on something that you have really worked hard on over the years. They're not going to like the fact that you are going to cut this off here. And I also get, getting down to brass tacks here, getting your head down here with this great idea. People who have achieved and done it in the correct way and done it in the way that they should will say, I know how hard that is to do that. I know how hard work that takes, how much how much it takes to actually do that, do what you're doing. And these people will actually say, wow, what a great idea. I'm slightly jealous, but I think this is a great idea what you're doing. You must have worked so hard to do that. And you have, and you're continuing to work hard on this, because I get here with this card is new ideas, great progress, recovering what is lost here. Recovering what is lost. People around you. I guess what this means is people around you, having the right people around you and letting this trash go. Because I do get people bitching about you, talking about you through jealousy and envy. Not envy, I feel this is a twisted resentment. I get planning ahead. It's going to work out. If you're worried that this is not going to work out, you're putting so much planning ahead and you're doing it properly. This is what Spirit is saying here is, haven't I taught you, the right way? And you still give these people the benefit of the doubt? Haven't I told you that it takes hard graft to actually achieve what you need to achieve and do it the right way? Haven't I said that to you? And I feel this is why you keep getting these obstacles until it gets in your head that you've got to let these people go. You've got to let these low vibration who feel like they can take shortcuts in life. Yeah, they're very quarrelsome. If you let this person, whoever this is, back in, they're going to start to do exactly what they did before. Make you be humiliated, make you look like trash, when really you're a very loving soul. Very loving. They didn't appreciate you. They never will appreciate you. I think you're doing the wrong thing if you're letting these people or this person back in. So this is the message I'm getting here, okay. If somebody lets you down, let's say somebody lets you down, whether that's spiritually, whether that's emotionally, or whether that is, severely lets you down, takes money from you, lets you down, makes you wait, makes you feel upset, angry, that's a big sign to say you need to cut loose from this and cut your losses, because this is no good. Somebody wants to come back. They do. I get a reconciliation. They're looking at photographs. They're reminiscing about the past, but they had an affair. They cheated on you. They had a third party, but they may still be in this third party. But they're looking at your pictures and they're reminiscing. But they've still got this. What this does, I was going to say hooker, but love affair does for this person is it's sexual. It is sexual, but it really boosts their ego. This love affair, this person will do anything in the bedroom, and they sexually it kind of, this person is so low vibrational, or such a low self-esteem. They need propping up. They can't do it by themselves. So this person, this is what that person does, is an ego prop. But you're not. You're like a proper. You're like a proper relationship or a proper partner, like a partner. You're a partner. They want both. They want their cake and eat it. They want this ego thing because they're so low in vibration themselves. They can't do it to themselves. And they want you as this homie, as the partner. They want both. It's like you both serve a purpose here. This is still ongoing, and it's a double life. This person wants you as a partner, but wants them for sex. Not just for sex. I feel it's more than that. I feel it's an ego thing. It really lifts their ego through the roof. That this person would do this for them. So they either lived a double life, or they're doing it now and they still want you back. So there is a warning there. There needs to be a lot of self-love, especially on your part here, for what they did. And this led to no contact with this person. I get self-love and no contact. So you may actually, this person wants to come back, reconcile, but you may want to not reconcile. They just want you as like a partner, somebody that'll be there for them, that will that gives them security. The other one is an ego boost. It's just because I can. There's no remorse. This person's very sociopathic. There's no remorse. They don't have empathy of how you will feel about this. They're just getting their cake and eat it, and they don't really care. So this is what's going on with this person. And you are becoming abundant. And this person sees that you're becoming abundant here, but you are starting to put your boundaries down and be stubborn here, like the mule, because you're seeing this as like you are you are starting to become successful, abundant, and you're starting to also become quite stubborn in who you allow into your life. And I feel this is what Spirit is trying to nudge you constantly. What are you doing? You've learned so much and you're allowing this person back in, or these people. So now you are starting to, this person is going to try and sneak back in with the Netflix. Let's chill. Let's just watch a movie. Sneaking around here, having friends with benefits with you. Spending time with, but also spending time with somebody else. But they still want you. There's a third party involvement here. This person's reaching their karma. They're realizing they're reaching their karma. That I think since the cut off here of no contact, if you went no contact, and they just was left with this love affair, they didn't have the security of you, and it helped their mental health by having you around, and they've reached rock bottom. Okay, they're starting to reach rock bottom because this third party is a girl with the snake. She's not a nice person. It's a game. I get a game. Yeah, I do get chaos. This person may lose their job and everything is crumbling and they're reaching rock bottom, because now what they're left with, or they've realised they're left with, is the girl with the snake, and losing it, basically losing it. I'm sorry if you can't see the cards. So this is, but I feel that you're going to be stubborn, but I get desire here, desire. Now somebody is desiring you, okay, and it could be this ex that's starting to say, I actually see why did I go for this third party? I had everything there, and now that you are trying, you're either you're being stubborn, or this third party's being stubborn, and there's a lot of imbalance here and power struggles with this. You see, once you get into a new relationship will always go through the testing phase. If this new relationship was just based on boasting my ego with sexual favours and being chased, then when it moves into the phase of a relationship or there will be this push pull, which can be, I don't feel this person, this sociopath, wanted this push pull. Why would I want this push pull with you when I've already had this with somebody else? So, and I let them go for you. I let them go for you because I had that with the last person. Why should I do? Now this is you, okay? And I get either you or they are avoiding you. Yeah, they had sexual desire for somebody else here, and they avoided you when they were going through this until this person was playing this power struggle game with them. They're realizing how low vibrational this person is now. They avoided you for a long time, and they are seeing you as a high value person, the Empress, especially when you're doing okay, you're doing better. They see you as high value. I feel they may even said to this third party, I really value that person. I don't want you talking about this person like that. I have respect for them. And that person did not like that, okay. I will always befriend that person I get. And they started to get very jealous and envious. Look, I could continue with this. It seems like this is going on, and because it's getting quite dark out here, I think I might finish this reading off another. I'll do a part 2 to this, okay? Anyway, I'm going to. It's so warm here, guys. It's been about 8. It's been in the 80s today. Low 80s, I feel. Like 82, but even in the evening here, early evening, it's gosh, it's still warm. That's why I'm sitting outside, and I've got my cup of tea here. So I'm going to say thank you for coming, and I will do a part 2 to this, and hopefully I'll choose. I don't know. I think it might be cloudy the next few days, but I may do it indoors. Okay. Bye for now. Bye bye.